So how I would distinguish it a little bit from normal exercise, where not all exercise is, beneficial to the body, but it's such an old system that's been designed over thousands of years,
Yes, yeah.
and it works a little bit more fine-tuned on the nervous system, especially on the nervous system.
Eva Eichhorn, who specializes in teaching yoga. She first started practicing yoga at the age of 15, and she aspires to offer progressive therapeutic value and shares her personal aspirations to take up a yoga practice. Her teaching is also uniquely precise, intuitive, as well as warm-hearted. So let's welcome Eva to 99 FM. Hey, Eva, how are you doing?
Hi, good to be here.
Great to have you. All right, so let's get started with the first question, of course. What are the benefits of practicing yoga? Because we've heard about yoga and the benefits and how it's good for you, but can you tell us in your own words what some of the benefits are when you practice yoga?
For me, it really creates this container for your experience. So you're in the pose, or you're in the practice, in the class, and in that moment you're confronted with yourself, and it's such a real and tangible experience because the body doesn't lie.
Yeah, true.
It's just there, and it shows you what it is in that moment. So it gives you that very tangible presence or awareness, and the pose itself, or the practice, or even the meditation gives you that space, or that container, like I like to call it, to look at yourself in that moment.
In that moment.
Yeah.
When it comes to how it affects one's body, mind, and soul, because I have spoken to a couple of friends who also do practice yoga, and they've also said, how beneficial it is, for the mind and for the body. So can you tell us some of those positive and great effects that yoga has on one's body, mind, and soul?
So how I would distinguish it a little bit from normal exercise, where not all exercise is, beneficial to the body, but it's such an old system that's been designed over thousands of years, and it works a little bit more fine-tuned on the nervous system, especially on the nervous system, the hormones, the organs. So it's not just, targeting all the big bones, muscles, and huge structures, but it works more into the subtle body. And especially affecting the nervous system. It affects our mood, it affects the hormone levels, and then generally, obviously, just bringing more awareness to the body. And the added benefits would be your mobility, your flexibility, and then, particular strength in smaller aspects of the body, the more stabilizing muscles.
Yeah. Would it be safe to say that it is also all about, becoming more in tune with yourself as well when you do yoga?
You just start to develop this awareness, with yourself. So you become more in tune of what you like, what you don't like, maybe what foods are good for you, what not, what people are good for you, what spaces or environments, and it just allows you that space of presence. And the more present you can be with yourself, the more present you can be with others and the world around you.
I love that. Also with yoga, can I use yoga to lose weight? I mean, is it more about the body, soul, the mind and soul as it is compared to the body? Let me just say it like that. Yeah, I don't know if I asked the question correctly, but can I use yoga to also become physically more, like, in terms of weight loss and things like that, or is it just mostly for being in tune with yourself and more about the mind and the soul?
I mean, it's from whatever angle you want to approach it. There's so many different styles of practice, so many ways that you can approach it, and I always say, with whatever reason you come to the practice, whether you want to just get a nice butt or become more flexible or potentially lose some weight, it's the entry point into anything else. And wherever it takes you on your journey.
Eva, tell us about your classes, the classes that you offer. Tell us a bit more about that.
So I teach mostly private people, so one-on-one or coupled at the house. So I do house calls and just travel to people's homes, and I also give some public classes at Shinto Dojo Karate Club in Kleinwindhoek. And those are also open to all levels. I keep it at a kind of mixed basic level so that, you know, anyone, even beginners, feel comfortable to join. And I mean, I've been teaching for 12 years.
Wow.
So I can
I mean, you have been practicing since you were 15.
Yeah.
And did you ever think that you would actually take it on for so long when you started doing yoga at 15? Did you ever imagine that 12, 11 years later that you would still be doing this and loving it?
No, I mean, I never wanted to teach.
Really?
You know, it was just this thing that I was doing because God knows why, it just did me good.
Yeah.
And I just had different teachers that kept kind of pushing me onto that path. And I mean, especially with private clients, you get, you know, such a variety of experience of different people, different bodies. So I really like looking at the people in the class and teaching from there. You know, just seeing what's there, whether you're a beginner or an advanced, and just kind of pick you up where you are and
moving forward from there. Are there specific areas that you focus on in your classes?
I have different classes, so I like a little bit of a dynamic practice. All of my practices are very like I said, adapted to what's in front of me, because we have different bodies than, you know, the Eastern yogis with our Western bodies. I do bring a huge element of meditation and breathing into it, just to have that aspect
as well.
Just to have people experience it. Strength focused as well, but mostly just how does yoga work for you is kind of,
because it works different for different people, right? So Eva, before we let you go, where are you based? And if I would like to join your classes or take up a one-on-one, you know, session with you, how can we get in contact with you?
So I'm based in Windhoek.
Yay!
I'm here. I do some work on lodges and safari companies and stuff like that, but mostly I'm based in Windhoek. I teach my classes at the Shinto Dojo in Klein Windhoek, and my phone number, you know, Instagram, Facebook, email, all of these things are available. I don't know if you
go ahead, girl.
Them in.
Give the name, give us your social media platforms, your handles there.
I mean, everything goes by my name. So if you Google
Eva Eichhorn
yoga, you will come up with Facebook, probably Instagram. I have a website at www.evaeichhorn.com.
So everything is on there, basically, all the information.
Under my name,
Eva, thank you so much for coming to chat with us. And you know, I have been thinking about taking up yoga, but I don't know. I don't think I have the patience for just the process, because I feel like it is a process that you really have to get into. You know, so maybe I might holler at you about taking up a class, a one-on-one session with you.
You're so welcome.
Thank you so much for joining us here in 99.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you. As of course, Eva Eichhorn, she's a yoga instructor. We're talking about the benefits of yoga and how it could actually be really, really good for you. So you can go check her out on social media, Eva Eichhorn Yoga, on all social media platforms. Eva spelled EVA and Eichhorn EICHHORN Yoga on all her social media platforms. Blackstreet is up next with Don't Leave on 99.